It was Easter time. Austin's parents had requested that he brings Renie home so they can get to know her. And so, they decided to go on Thursday evening to return to base on Monday. How will it be, eh? I hope they will like me, Sha. What will I do when I meet them? Will I kneel down to greet or move closer to hug them? Which clothes will I wear safe? First impression lasts long, oh. Lord help me. Please put the right words and actions in my mind. Renie, relax. Austin gently squeezed her hands as he drove into his parents' compound. Dear, I'm scared. Renie quietly expressed her fears. Don't worry, they love you already, even before meeting you, Austin added. I pray so. They alighted from the car and entered the house. Austin's mom met them at the door. Without thinking, Renie went down on her knee. Good evening, ma, she greeted. How are you, my dear? Mrs. Lawson replied with a warm embrace. You are welcome. I'm fine, thank you, ma. Good evening, Mom. Austin greeted his mom with a hug. Welcome, my son. How was the trip? It was great. Where is Dad? He asked. Your dad is inside. Come in. We have been expecting the two of you since. Austin and Renie walked towards the sitting room to meet his dad. She could feel mother-in-law's eyes sizing her up from behind. Today, not today. Wondering what was going through her mind. Good evening, Dad, Austin greeted. Welcome, Austin. How was the trip? Good evening, sir. Renie greeted and knelt down as they both approached Austin's dad. Oh, get up, my daughter. How are you? Mr. Lawson replied, turning towards her. Gosh, seemed this kneeling worked well with my in-laws. Anyway, thank God. First hurdle crossed, Renie thought to herself. I am very fine, sir. It's nice meeting you and Mommy, Renie replied. Oh, it's nice meeting you too, Renie. Austin couldn't stop talking about you. By the way, you look so cute, Mr. Lawson commented. Thank you, sir, Renie smiled. Austin, Mr. Lawson teased his son. Yes, Dad, what did I do? Austin asked with a grin. Don't bother, you are just like me. Your mother was this cute when I married her too, his dad added. So you see now, like father, like son, Mrs. Lawson cut in. Renie opened her bag and brought out the gift she bought for Austin's parents. She really don't know what they would like, but she thinks the quality fabrics should do. 2 colorful Hollandais for his mom and 2 quality Guinea brocades for his dad. When she told Austin she needed money to do some shopping for the visit, she didn't tell him what she wanted to use it for. Wisdom is profitable to direct Jerry. Here, ma, I brought this little gift for you and Daddy. Oh, thank you so much, my dear. God bless you, Mrs. Lawson said as she collected the gift. Thank you, Renie. We appreciate it, Mr. Lawson also replied. Shall we go to the table now? Dinner is ready, Mrs. Lawson requested, leading the way. At the dining, Austin's dad sat at the edge of the table. His mom sat on his left. Austin was to sit on his right, but he offered that Renie should sit there, directly opposite his mom, while he sat beside me. Where are these girls? Mr. Lawson asked, referring to Austin's 2 sisters, Vicky and Becky. Are they not eating? They said they are not ready yet. They are busy watching their favorite soap. You know they don't miss it, Mrs. Lawson replied. Renie's heart leaped. She guessed this would be her panel table. Austin's mom had not really said much since they arrived. Austin's dad prayed and they all ate quietly. After about 5 minutes, How are your parents, Renie? Mrs. Lawson broke the silence. They are fine, ma. Dad is late, but mom lives at Ife. Oh, sorry about that. Thank you, ma. So, what do you do? She further asked. I run a store and we sell household items, clothing, shoes, accessories, and other basic needs. Cash madam, Mr. Lawson cut in. Na so, na real cash madam, Austin added. That's good. It means you are somehow flexible with time. You should have enough time dedicated for family and to raise your kids, Mrs. Lawson continued. Yes, ma, Renie replied, wondering what's going to come next. Do you travel a lot? I don't want an absentee wife for my son. Oh. Not often, ma, just once in a while. You both attend the same church, Abby? Yes, ma. Austin and I attend the same local assembly. And I want to believe you're born again too, Mrs. Lawson quickly added. Yes, ma. Austin was clueless of where the conversation was going to. He gave a slight cough. Is the pepper too much, Austin? Take some water. Mrs. Lawson stretched out a glass of water towards his son. I'm okay, Mom. There's water beside me here, he replied. How old are you? Mrs. Lawson flipped her attention back on Renie. She paused. I'll be 36 in September, Ma. What? Mrs. Lawson screamed. Impossible! Austin is 33 and a half years old now. Mom, I'm 33 and 9 months. By the way, does it really matter? I'll be 34 in September too. Just 2 years difference. Besides, she looks younger than me. Austin interrupted the conversation. It does matter. How can your wife be older than you? Who then will be the head of the house? Mom, Austin cried out. Let's suspend that for now. It's late already, Mr. Lawson cuts in. As hungry as Renie was, she automatically lost her appetite. What's all this? What exactly is it about the age difference? Does it really matter in a relationship? She thought to herself. She had to force herself to finish the food. Austin kept mute, occasionally throwing glances at Renie, but she avoided his eyes. He was not finding it funny too. He's caught in between his mom and his fiancée, his two lovebirds. After eating, Austin and Renie packed the plates from the table. Thanks for the food, Ma, Renie said after packing the plates. Mrs. Lawson did not bother to respond. She simply stood up from the dining and walked away. You are welcome, dear. We thank God for provision, Mr. Lawson replied. Austin and Renie dropped the plates in the kitchen. She wanted to wash, but he said she shouldn't bother, that they need to talk. He held her hand and led her into his room. Renie, try to understand my parents. What understand? Renie snapped at him. You should have informed them before. I was embarrassed. Renie, Mom didn't embarrass you. She only expressed herself. I didn't inform them about the age difference before because I never knew it would bother them this much, Austin tried to explain. I should have known that you would take your mom's side. Austin gave Renie a long look. He felt like slapping her for making that statement. She wasn't making things easy for him at all. He stood up from her side and walked towards the door. Then he turned. I'll come back to you later. Going to talk to my parents. It's been like an hour now that Austin left Renie in the room to talk to his parents. What are they saying, Seth? Hope they won't tell their son to leave me, Sha, she muttered to myself. The door opened and Austin came in. Oh, thank God. Renie looked sober, regretting hurting his feelings before he left the room. Austin is a reasonable guy. I shouldn't have made that statement. Renie, I have ironed out the issue out with my parents and they promised to give our relationship their blessings. So it's okay. Don't bother yourself with it anymore, he said, clearing his throat. Okay, thank you, Renie replied. Now, listen to me. I don't ever want to hear that statement you made the other time. I see no reason why you should compare my mom's position or the love I have for her with yours. There is no competition here. Renie, I'm so sorry. I won't do that again. There was a knock on the door. Austin's mom came in. So, where is Renie sleeping tonight? She asked. Mom, here now, Austin answered. Here where? On your bed? Yes, now. Have you paid her bride's price? She should come and sleep in my room, Mrs. Lawson concluded. But why now? What about the guest room? So you can sneak in there in the night, Abby? No way. Or Renie, if it were your parents' house, they would allow the two of you to sleep together. Yes, no ma, he will sleep with my dad, Renie stammered. Sleep with your dad, Ke? I thought your dad is late, Austin asked. Oh, I mean he will sleep in dad's room, ma, Renie quickly clarified. Oh, I was afraid, oh. It's okay. Renie, pack your bags and meet me in the room. Tomorrow, the two of you will continue with your gist. Yes, ma, Austin and Renie chorused. Renie threw a glance at Austin. They both smiled as his mom walked out of the room. Spirit mama. What a night. Renie woke up and laid still. She wished she had a choice not to sleep in Mrs. Lawson's room. All through the night, she packaged herself at the edge of the bed to sleep. Chee, me that used to scatter bed when I sleep, she thought to herself. She remembered hearing Mrs. Lawson's voice in the middle of the night. Renie, sleep very well now. Hope you won't fall from that edge. Austin's mom is just like my mom. She woke up in the night to pray. Her prayers were firebrand, mentioning the names of each member of her family one after the other. Well, she prayed for me too, Renie chuckled. We all got up at 5 a.m. for the family devotion, after which Mrs. Lawson gladly announced that in the next 3 days, Renie will be in charge of her kitchen. She will give the menu while Renie handles the preparation. We are having ogi and moi moi for breakfast, she said. Everything you need is in the kitchen. Austin looked in her direction and she could boldly read his mind. Renie, don't fall my hand, oh. Anyway, he still managed to ask, do you need help? No, I will be fine, Renie quickly added as she dashed into the kitchen for her catering practical. There was no time to waste. It's past 6 in the morning, and according to the chief chef, breakfast must be served by 8. By 7:45 a.m., breakfast was served. Renie rushed into the bathroom to freshen up. 30 minutes later, there was a knock on the door. Just a minute, please, she answered. Babe, we are waiting for you to join us at the table. What are you still doing? Austin asked. Oh, I will be there in a moment. Almost at the same time, Mrs. Lawson called Renie from the dining table. Renie, come out now, the food is getting cold. Renie hastened up to the dining. Everybody was set to eat, just waiting for her to show up. So I am this important? God, I thank you for this honor, she thought to herself as she took her seat beside Austin. Austin gave thanks for the food, and there goes the noise from the spoons and the plates. Renie roamed her eyes in Mrs. Lawson's direction and saw her staring her pap intensely. She wondered what she was looking for. Oh, lumps? For where? She smiled to myself. Does she think I am one kind of jibble? Renie reminded herself of many years ago while growing up. Pap with akara or moi moi was our family's breakfast, Mondays to Saturdays, except Sundays or festive days. Of course, all the girls in the family learnt not only to prepare breakfast, but also to make the raw pap from grains. Those days of little beginning. Thank God for grace. Her thoughts were interrupted by Mrs. Lawson's comment. Renie, you did a good job, although you will need to take it easy with salt and seasonings. We elderly people don't need much of it in our system, she said. Okay, ma, she replied. Austin gave Renie a pat on her back and said, Thank you. Hope you will pound yam for us in the afternoon. His dad chuckled and said, Haba, don't be too much in a hurry. Let this one digest first. By 12 noon, Renie entered the kitchen to prepare lunch. Her brief showed amala with vegetable. All ingredients needed were adequately provided. Everything she could imagine needed was available. This lunch is actually the big deal. I just pray that my results will be satisfactory, Renie thought to herself. This time around, Austin couldn't help coming to the kitchen to check on her. Sure, he never expected his mom to put her on these kitchen tasks. Do you need some help? He asked. Yes, if you won't mind helping to wash the dishes. I thought you would ask me to help you check if the salt is okay. Dishwashing is not in my blood, please, Austin jokingly said. So, who has dishwashing in her blood? Oga, abeg, help us wash the dishes, Joe. The grace to wash has been given to all. Trust Austin. He even did more than that. He ensured everything was cleaned and placed in its right place by the time we were serving lunch. The food tastes really good. Well done, Renie, Mr. Lawson said, licking his fingers. So, you can cook well like this, and I've been starving all these days, Renie. You should be making some soups for me, at least once every week. I'll keep it in the freezer. No, any man that wants to eat correct soup should go and marry. Mom, but that's a small thing now, just a little help, Austin pleaded. My dear, no story, go and marry, Mrs. Lawson screamed. Renie couldn't help but laugh where she sat. It was indeed a frank talk between mother and son. For the first time since she arrived, Austin's mom was on her side. She's so unpredictable, and Renie was getting to like her anyway. Renie was glad when Mrs. Lawson announced after lunch that she shouldn't bother to prepare dinner, that Austin's sisters would get it done. What a relief. On Saturday morning, Renie was so excited because of the outing scheduled for the evening. She would be going to the cinema with Austin and his 2 sisters, and then go shopping for a while to come back again to the cinema for the second movie. She was busy preparing breakfast when Austin came into the kitchen. Renie, he called. Yes, she answered with a scare. Did I scare you? Austin spoke, grabbing her 2 hands. I need to rush down to the office. I will soon be back. Austin, we're on holiday, Renie replied, searching his eyes, although she knew he won't lie anyway. Yes, I know. I will be back on time. I didn't forget our outing, he quickly added as he rushed out of the kitchen. Renie was not the only one who missed Austin's absence. His mom, too, expressed her feelings. What if he traveled out of Lagos? Would they have called him back to work? For a while, everything was cool, until later in the afternoon when Renie really got tired of waiting for him. They planned leaving for the movies by 4 p.m. and it's past 4 already. She tried calling him earlier, but he didn't pick up. Her phone buzzed. Oh, he's trying to call back now. I hope he's not going to tell me he will be returning late. I am not prepared to hear that from him. Let him just show up now, Renie muttered to herself. Renie stood up from the sitting room and went to stare at the balcony all alone, where she can easily catch a glimpse of oncoming vehicles to know when Austin arrives. But for how long am I going to do this? Renie, what are you doing here all alone? Mrs. Lawson's voice interrupted her thoughts. Nothing, Ma. I just came here for fresh air, she replied. Has he called you? Mrs. Lawson asked and then continued when she didn't get a response. My dear, sometimes you need to take it easy with your man on issues that has to do with his work. I know that some men do allow their relationships to suffer because of their jobs, but believe me, if you truly understand and trust your man, you won't be bothered anytime he comes home late. They have to work so they can adequately provide and care for their family. I'm not trying to give an excuse for Austin because he is my son. I'm only saying that sometimes, when the job keeps him away from home, the least you can do is to pray that God should keep and protect him to return safely to you and the children. You need to learn to commend his effort too. I can boldly tell you that it's hard work to be a breadwinner. She paused for a few seconds to catch her breath before she continued again. I remember when I newly got married, I quarreled a lot with my husband on this same issue until I applied my heart to some wisdom. I began to ask myself some delicate questions. Would I have preferred him to be jobless? Aside spending quality time at home, has he not been faithful carrying out other duties? Although I must confess that whenever I notice his lapses at home, I do have straight talks with him and he adjusts and balances things up. Today, I thank God that after 35 years of marriage, we are still strong together. My bottom line is this. Whenever you need to talk, don't bottle things up. Find the appropriate time and talk to him. But don't be too hard on him. Help him to adjust and learn to bear with him too. Mrs. Lawson moved closer to rub Renie's back. Don't worry, you will get there too, she said, smiling. She was about turning away to enter the house when she sighted Austin's car entering the compound. Oh, he's even here. Yes, Ma, she replied. I don't even know whether I should rejoice at his arrival or not. Kind of lost interest in the outing, Jerry. Renie thought to herself. Good evening, Mom, Austin greeted his mom as he climbed the stairs. Welcome, dear. Since morning? Can't they allow you to enjoy your holiday? His mom asked. We had some emergencies and we needed to attend to them. Welcome, Renie greeted, avoiding his eyes. She collected his bag to drop it in his room. Austin had a little chat with his mom and entered to greet his dad. From his room, Renie overheard him telling his sisters to go and get ready for the cinema. He entered the room. I am so tired. We had so many backlogs and complaints from our clients in just 2 days of holiday. I have to ensure everything was fixed, at least to keep the work going for the next 2 days before resumption. You can go and get ready too. Just give me a few minutes to rest. Are you not eating? Renie asked. I promised you guys dinner now, so I'll eat later. Austin's sisters came into the sitting room, ready to go. Are you not going? Vicky asked. Well, I don't feel like it. You guys should go ahead and enjoy yourselves. But why now? Nothing. I just don't feel like going anymore. Austin entered the sitting room. He was surprised seeing Renie not dressed for the movies. Renie, are you not going? I don't feel like going to the movies again, she replied without moving an inch from where she sat. What is all this, Renie? We planned this outing together. In fact, you planned it. How come you don't feel like going anymore? I said I just don't feel like going anymore. It's not a quarrel. What is going on here? Mrs. Lawson entered as they entered the sitting room. Mom, for no tangible reason, Renie decided not to go to the cinema again, and I wonder why. And she was the one who suggested that we should all go out, oh, Vicky added. Mrs. Lawson raised her hand to stop Vicky from interrupting. What jump fence? Who asked you question? It's your brother's wife we are talking about here. What is your own? She queried. Renie, what happened? Mrs. Lawson turned to her. Nothing, Ma. I just told him I won't be joining them to the cinema again, and he felt offended. But the two of you are not quarreling, or are you? No, Ma. So I don't really see an issue with someone not going to the cinema. Austin, you can go ahead with your sisters. Leave Renie with us at home if she doesn't want to go, Mrs. Lawson concluded. What are you people still discussing? Are you not going out again? Mr. Lawson asked as they entered. We are about to leave, Dad, just that Renie refused to join us, Austin replied. What could have happened? And is that the reason why you are raising your voice?
Dad, I am not raising my voice. I just can't get her flimsy excuse for changing her mind about the outing. Oh, about that, his dad smiled. By the way, did you apologize for not arriving on time for the outing? Yes, Austin stammered. No, you didn't, Renie cut in. But Renie, Austin protested. That's okay, Mr. Lawson stopped them from arguing. Austin, you need to understand this one thing, that the word sorry is like food for women, and I mean all of them. Ha, Mr. Lawson, I am still here, Mrs. Lawson interrupted. Oh, my dear, I forgot you are there. Don't worry, Austin. When you return, see me, so we can do some man-to-man talk. Then he faced Renie. So, Renie, don't be hungry, eh? I apologize on his behalf. Kindly go inside and get dressed so you can follow them to enjoy the evening. Okay, sir, she replied without arguing and headed towards the room to get dressed. Everything that happened was like a movie to Austin. He couldn't just understand Renie's sudden change of mind. They all waited anxiously for her to come out of the room. Eventually, she joined them at the sitting room. Shall we? She said, walking towards the exit door. Austin gave a sigh of relief and motioned to his sisters to proceed while he followed. Enjoy yourself, Mr. Lawson waved. You should have allowed Renie to stay behind at home rather than forcing her to go against her wish, Mrs. Lawson said to her husband after they left. My dear, I only tested her. I just wanted to know if she would obey or oblige us whenever we talk to her. Well, I think she listens to her parents too, Mr. Lawson concluded. They got to the cinema, but Renie was not watching at all. She just faced the screen, even though her mind was totally elsewhere. If not that I didn't want to disobey Mr. Lawson's instruction, I would have stayed back at home, she thought to herself. Austin sat on her right. His two sisters were on her left. A couple of times he tried chatting with her, but she maintained a straight face. He is yet to do what his dad told him to do, and like Mr. Lawson said, she needed that apology like ice cream. After a long while, Austin pulled her closer and whispered into her ears. Renie, I'm sorry. It's okay if you don't want to watch the movie. We can go outside and talk. She didn't allow him to finish before she got up and he gladly followed. At last,